Hey gamers, Bad Luck Gamer here, and I am back with Final Fantasy IV. Now, I apologize. I swear to you, I thought I uploaded the last episode. Then I deleted the video. Shouldn't do that. So you guys missed out the fight with Atlas. So, just kind of to show you a little bit what was happened since then. I got a new monster. It's actually a rare monster that spawns after he disappears apparently. Anyway, it just appeared and attacked me. I had to tame it, so I did. The Savrog. Or Svarog. Varog, I don't know. Anyway, it's really cool. It's a commando. So you replaced my hoplite. You can rename them too. I got all the keys from the area. And finished the area completely, so I'm actually ready to go on to the next area. So, with that in mind, I picked this gate. It's the Eclipse gate. Oh no, Reunion gate. No, I wanted to go to Eclipse. Never mind. 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, this is the gate I wanted to go to. The one that says Eclipse. Yeah. The way they spell artifact still bugs the crap out of me, by the way. And it's auto-saving, which is good, because the game tends to crash.
Yes, it worked.
Oh yes, and I got Noel some armor, too. It's actually in the outfit section. You start with a lot of outfits, apparently. None of the other outfits for the other characters were as good, though. But Knowles looked badass.
Right. Somehow I kind of doubt it's nothing.
See, that's a usual back and forth between men and women, I find. Actually, not just men and women, between a lot of people. I just had that particular back and forth quite a few times.
Another place. But why had these gates appeared? Who had tangled the timelines, and for what purpose? We still didn't know.
Oh, there was something in there.
Am I able to fix these temporal anomalies? Bend monsters to my will?
Bleh.
Why do I have this power?
I couldn't get to that. You have to get the Moogle throw, I'm assuming. Which I don't have yet.
I'll keep traveling with Noel, knowing that we'll find you eventually. So Lightning, if you're watching, do what you can to guide us to your side. I hope we land right in the place where Lightning is waiting. Where do you think we'll end up this time? The future? The past?
I have no idea. With all this
It's also nice to see him without the super baggy pants.
But the past is what makes us who we are. Defines us as people. The future that we're aiming for.
And it's cool that he keeps that outfit in all the cutscenes.
No matter how bad things have been, without that past, I wouldn't be who I am now.
That makes sense.
So Sarah, you shouldn't feel like you're wasting your time. Even if we don't arrive in Valhalla, there's still value in every path we take.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But hey, I won't complain if we do end up there. All this running around is exhausting.
Hey, make up your mind.
Just be honest with yourself. If you are, you'll be sure to arrive in the future you want.
Sarah, forgive me. That
was a past you never should have had to deal with. But now, because of your courage, the timelines have one less knot to unravel. If I could, I would thank you for what you have accomplished. But I can't. Not just yet.
Yes, such massive. 10 AF. Oh, sounds like the right way to go.
Continues to develop. Machines once run by the XIII are now powered by human technology. Driving the progress is the Academy, which has grown to take a leading role in affairs of state. Under its young leader, the Academy is working to solve the paradoxes that warp the surrounding space-time. At the heart of the distortions is the XIII-2, its skies darkened by a perpetual eclipse.
XIII-2. Was that one gate not the entrance gate as well, or is it a different gate? Because I only remember there being 3 gates in the last area, but there are some areas I couldn't get to, so it's hard to say. I would like to say that it's not the entrance gate, which means there's one extra gate in the last area that I couldn't get to, which would make sense. But we will have to see.
People always say, the future will be better. They believe the hardships of the present fade with the passage of time. And so we hope, waiting for a future brighter than today. But Sarah, remember this. As you walk towards a brighter tomorrow, you have to look back to your past. The path you have walked to reach the here and now will give you the courage you need to hope.
It's so dark.
In ancient times, the XIII devoured the light, darkness cloaked the sky, and the earth knew only night. This must be the Eclipse.
You know what this is?
They said 500 years ago, a massive XIII appeared. For a while, it blotted out the sun and turned everything dark.
If that happened 500 years in your past, then this must be 200 years in my future.
That's a 10 AF.
Something's wrong. Look, the eclipse is only affecting this small area. That shouldn't be possible.
Okay, so you're saying this could be a paradox?
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't it say 10F or 10 AF? 10 years after fall, which would have been like 7 years from 5 years from the last area, 7 years from when the area we started in.
This reminds me of stories we heard, that there used to be a great city on Grand Pulse. I bet this is what these ruins are.
What happened to it?
No one's been able to figure that out. We were more or less locked up inside Cocoon. We never had much opportunity to learn about the world below us. Our scientists have only just begun to study the mysteries of Grand Pulse.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, are you here to observe the facility? I can answer any questions you might have.
Ah, yeah, perfect. I do have some questions. Where are we? And what year is it?
Wait, you can't just...
What? I'm just...
Yashas Masif, 10 AF, sir.
See, it is 10 AF.
AF? So nowhere near 200 years.
I must say, this is the first time anyone asked me what year it was. I don't suppose you happen to be time travelers? Ah, yes, I almost forgot. I'm supposed to hand out this map. Take it, it's free.
See a hologram? He looks like like he should be a hologram. Who just stands out in the middle of nowhere? It's rather convenient for me, but still. Oh, I got the map. Secrets. Okay, so that represents a closed section. Jump down. That looks like a monster area, so I'm going to continue this way first.
This darkness reminds me.
The sun's disappearance is no need for panic. It's our job as scientists to figure out what's behind this mystery.
It looks like Cocoon was blocking everything. Oh. Let me guess, I'm gonna need the Moogle throw for this one as well. Okay. Fair enough. Personally, I wouldn't mind a full eclipse. I love the dark. The behemoths prowling in the darkness have a strong aversion to light. If you encounter one of these dangerous beasts, run into the nearest patch of light to return the Mog Clock to a safe state. Once the Mog Clock is green, it's time for you to plan your next move. Okay. This is the monster path. Great! Okay, never mind. Let's go down the other. Oh no! Dancing bird thingies. Ow. Dab. Mystic Tower. Sad part about missing the last video as well is oh god. Was there a flee option? I don't remember. Okay, as long as he hits it. Service. Okay, kitty clock. Go! Okay. These guys weren't so bad. I just wasn't expecting to run into them. Bam, bam. Switch my relentless assault. Back to Mystic Tower. Oh, what am I doing? No, this is the way I came from. Why the monsters start spawning now?
Once you get used to it, life impulse isn't bad.
No idea.
We'll never be able to go back to our ordinary lives.
Alright, well, I'm going to traverse into the ravine, but that seems to be it for this episode. I'm kind of hitting my time limit here. So, I'm going to call it ciao for now, gamers. Happy time exploring, and next we'll see what the rest of this level has to offer. Bye.